G'day, this is Ghost Wolf and it's time to check out the ground floor of my Woodland Mansion. Now, we start off with the grand staircase, which is here where you come in. And as you can see, I have changed it out for something a little more streamlined and in that dark oak that matches the rest of the walling. And just behind here is the staircase that you saw earlier, where you come up from behind the mansion. Heading into the first room, this is the map wall. And this is where I am keeping my world maps, and I'm doing pretty well, I think. Moving them along, this is us here in the big brown blob. And the reason that this room has 3 exits is because I am lazy, and it allows me to cut through here whenever I'm going in and out. In the corner we have our kitchen, and so we've just got some decorative bits here, although we do have a sort of working pantry. We open up there, and in here there is a chest containing food items. Over here we have our furnace. Oh, and we made some meat. Look at that. Hidden behind here is our crafting table, and hidden behind here is another chest which contains all of our animal products. Next door to the kitchen is the dining room, and it's a very simple and I think elegant design, with the dark furniture contrasting against the red placemats with the white flowers there. Very stylish. And on to our sitting room, and this is where we entertain our guests. We have a lovely little sidebar here and a rather gothic looking rug on the floor, surrounded by our white modern couches with the redstone lamps. And the centerpiece is of course the aquarium, still unfinished because it does go up to the next story there. And there's a nice little viewing couch. And on the other side we have a bar, so there's some bar stools for the guests to sit at, and you can come up here and serve drinks if you'd like. And there's just some paintings on the wall, just to keep things looking attractive. And this is our back hallway, which is kind of dull looking. And it leads in here to our nether room, and this is our armor stand. It contains our iron armor for when we go into the nether. And this is our map of the nether, as you can see, very informative. That's because the nether is a hell dimension and is completely underground. So it can't be mapped in the same world that the overworld can. In the same way the overworld can. Getting a bit right there. And so we just step on here, which leads to our nether portal. And this is all set up in case of zombie pigmen, which obviously I don't have any in peaceful mode, but if I were to switch modes, then I would be completely protected from any pigmen coming through the portal. And here we have our servants' quarters. So there's a nice chair, we have 6 beds down here, we've got some storage space set up for them to use, and then in the loft there is a little sitting area with a desk and another 6 bunks. So I guess the males sleep on one level and the females on another. It's just divvied up like that. Who knows? Apparently I have 12 servants for this mansion. I'm just going to give that one room a skip. This is the sanctuary. This is exactly how I found it when I discovered the Woodland Mansion. I thought it looked pretty. and it's got a nice little chapel sort of feeling to it. So it seemed good to keep it the way it was. And finally we have crafting and storage. So a number of furnaces so we can divide any smelting up between them to make them go faster. We have a chest for our coal. This is our infinite water source, so if you take from this corner or this corner, it will replenish. We have a rather damaged looking anvil. The anvil came with the house, as it were. There was a forge room. We have our crafting table, and this is our chest for tools, although my definition of what is defined as a tool has changed a little bit since I acquired this stockpile of torches and ladders that I don't really know what to do with. I also have a lot of chests which have been looted from this and another Woodland Mansion. Apparently I will never need to make another chest again in my life. On the wall here, and we're actually missing one today, these are our Silk Touch weapons tool sets. So the pickaxe goes here, but I'm currently using that over in the underwater base to move sea lanterns around. I needed the shovel as part of the outside landscaping process, which I probably should have talked about in the last video, but I didn't. So too bad. And the axe that will never be used. The idea was that I could use it to move bookcases, because bookcases are really expensive in wooden planks, but not so expensive that I really want to spend a tool's durability on them. So that one just doesn't get used. Over here we have our garbage disposal, and conveniently I can show you how it works, because in peaceful mode we don't need to eat. So just throw our cooked mutton in there and you can see the lava just burns it right up. So yes, you can just drop things on the floor, but it's not as satisfying as throwing it into lava and seeing it disappear immediately. The rest of the room is for storage, and one of the things that we store in this room is a llama! This is my llama. Say hi to my llama. He spits. Watch out for him. So everything's been organized. I had a huge reorganization and I moved so many chests around, but now I've got rows of regular and trapped chests, so it's a lot more compact, and I've been able to stash a lot more cobblestone and dirt in here without having to cut into my, hey Darlie, that's Darlie, little llama. And that, unfortunately, I have to say, is it. That is the entire ground floor, and the first floor is not ready for me to show you yet. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this tour, and that's it from me. Cheers!